Hello everyone! This video to share some of the comments from my past video. I had over 500 comments. It was eye-opening, so thank you all for taking the time to watch the video, to share. Some of you shared your personal stories. What happened to you when you were followed, some not so easy to tell stories there. Thank you so much for sharing and for all the advices received. I had comments from law enforcement officers, from martial art teachers, from Costco employees. So thank you. Very useful. A lot of lessons learned. And that is really what I want to share in this video. So first of all, I'm Anne, the little Frenchie in Big Texas. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't watched my last video, you can go ahead and watch it. But to make it short, I went to Costco the other day. I was with my girls and I had the feeling of being followed. And when I did, I looked at the person in the eyes who quickly disappeared, maybe 20 seconds after, and I reported it to a Costco employee who said she was going to trace him back and try to identify him based on the video cameras, surveillance cameras. But that was it. I didn't go any further. I went back to my car and I went home. And I posted this video with all the comments. Thank you. Well, some of them were not so good. It's always the case. When you get 500 comments, you always get a few that say that I needed mental health care. What else did I have? I was hypersensitive, or I was a racist. Because I tried to identify the person, given I just looked at him in the eye, I just looked at the face. And my only way to identify, besides saying it's a male in his 40s, was with the skin color. Hence the comment being a racist. Okay. Be it, if you go to a police station, I'm afraid that's all you're going to be able to go by is the race here to try to identify. But that is it. But a lot of positive comments. And let's start maybe with the ones that were the highest up on the list. Most people said, very rightly so, I should have taken a picture. Right, you are right. Or even better, a video. I'm a YouTuber, so I just go around saying, hey, I'm at Costco, let me show you around. Yes, and I didn't do it. Because in the moment, there is just so much going through your mind, you're not necessarily thinking straight and logical. And I had my phone, it was in my pocket. But yeah, I didn't think of taking a picture. All I was thinking was holding on to my girls. That really was my number one concern, was holding to my kids. But lessons learned, you are right, the kids were holding on to the card. I could have taken a quick picture and should have. So, thank you. Another comment I had is that person could have been a loss prevention person, meaning a secret shopper. It's possible. I won't say no, it is possible. Most stores have secret shoppers program. But honestly, at Costco, it's not that easy to steal. It's a wholesale store, very large items. You're not easily going to walk out with a vacuum cleaner. And here I was in the baking aisle. So that's the gallon oil, the 20 pounds flour or sugar bags. It's not easy to steal. You're not going to put them in your purse and walk out. So that was not the right aisle for a secret shopper. You would have been towards maybe the clothes, the electronics, maybe, but not that aisle. So I really do not think he was a secret shopper. And something that both my girls noted is that he was wearing black and had a hoodie. So that too is not looking too good. And I'm not sure it's such an outfit for a secret shopper to blend in. So I would really say no to the secret shopper. But probably the most eye-opening comment I had was on the fact that person was probably not working alone. And that was really a lot of food for thoughts here. So whether he was after my purse, which I honestly don't think so. I hold on to my purse pretty tight. It's never almost on the card, so no. But if he was after my purse, usually they operate with at least another or two other people, meaning one spots the purse and the person, the other one grabs it and hand it over to a third person that gets it out of the store. But once again, I don't think that person was after my purse. I was afraid for my kids here. But in terms of kids and abduction, even of woman abduction, that person would be again the spotter. But then his co-workers would be in the parking lot waiting. They could be driving back with a big van and grabbing you, or trying to park next to your truck with also a van, but they would be right there outside waiting for you. And maybe driving, when you drive out, driving home, following you in a distance. So yes, that one was a very interesting comment. Because initially, my thought was, okay, I'm at Costco, he can grab onto my girl and run. There were exits. The emergency exit you got along the warehouse. Very interesting comment from a Costco employee here, who said that these exits actually do not open right away. There is a 20 seconds delay before the door actually opens. Which makes me think, in case of a real emergency like a fire, 20 seconds is a lot of time for people pushing on that door. But that's another story. In my case, 20 seconds give me time to yell, to shout, to make noise and run after my kid, try to get her back. So that also was very interesting and making me think that yes, indeed, if it was about child abduction, it would have happened outside, in the parking lot, or following me. So something to really think about and be a lot more careful in the future. And still on child adoption here, that was a comment from a former law enforcement officer who said that in his time, in the 90s, blue-eye kids were going off on the black market for 100K. Imagine. In the 90s. What would it be now? Reading this, it's like piecing things together and yes, a lot to take in when you're a mom. It's highly concerning. I had other people asking me where this Costco was located, because abductions are also more common if it is along a main highway. And yes, this Costco is along one of the main highways of Texas. Yes. And yes, it's in the big city of Houston with crime that have increased in the recent years. And I don't have the statistics for abduction, but yes, it happens everywhere. So it's a lot to take in as a mom, as I say. I really have the feeling I need to get better prepared. So I'm getting a few gadgets here, which brings me back to my next comment, which was on carrying a gun at Costco. Because Costco has this no gun policy. It's written like at the entrance, you can't miss it. And as a member, you sign an agreement. You agree not to carry a gun into Costco. So a lot of people commented saying, well, you put it into your purse, they're not going to know, they're not going to open, and if ever you need it and use it, it's going to be to save you and your life. And at this point, do you really care about the Costco policy? Right. That's right. But I wanted to do the right thing. When there's a sign, you try to respect the sign, and I don't know the legality of not respecting it. So if there's any lawyer watching this video, please comment and let us know, as I don't have the answer here. I hear you. I hear your comments, and Texas is a carry state, so you're supposed to be able to carry in Texas. But. Anyway, there are other things you can do and other things you can carry. So next video is coming up is on that, because I'm getting a few things, I guess, just to feel a bit more self-confident and secure and prepared. You never know. It happened once. I hope it will never happen again, but you never know. And you have to be prepared when you go out and shop with two little cuties with blonde hair, blue eyes. And to finish here, a quote from a profile of book. I found it very revealing. While you are at the mall shopping for clothes, someone is at the mall shopping for you. Scary thought, right? Scary thought. But that's something that we as women, especially with kids, we always need to keep in the back of our head. Be alert and look around. But at the end, to conclude, what I should have done differently or better, because looking at him in the eye was the right thing to do, making sure he knew I had noticed him and I knew he was behind me. That was the right thing to do, I've been told. So that was good, but I should have taken a picture or a video, but some kind of proof to be able to identify the person. That I didn't do. I should probably be louder, and taking a video is not bad. And when talking to the Costco employee, when she offered me to walk me back to my car, I should have said yes. Even so, she was a woman. It just changed the game here. He spotted one woman with 2 kids. Then out in the street, there would have been 2 women with 2 kids. And that's another story. So yes, asking to be walked back to your car, even if you don't ask a Costco employee. I mean, I've had instances at Costco where I'm carrying stuff that are too heavy, and I actually had gentlemen saying, do you need some help putting it in your cart? Do you need help? Actually, can I help you to your car? So yes, you find somebody that looks okay, maybe even another woman, and you say, would you mind we walk out together? Why not? So yeah, and then when you're in your car, you don't go straight home. You drive around a bit. You take turns to make sure you're not followed. Watch behind you. Even stop in another shop. Spend some time. I know we're all on a timing, we don't have the time, but hey, maybe it's just going to be 2 or 3 extra minutes, but it's worth a lot when it's about your safety and the ones of your kids. So I hope you found this useful. I hope it helps. Reading all your comments helped me a lot. I'm feeling better prepared. And hopefully this will not happen again. But if it does, I'm feeling a bit better prepared, and I'm taking steps to be even more prepared. So be safe, everyone. Always stay alert and watch out. Thank you all for watching.